Hey guys, Amy here with From Scratch Farm in another edition of Everything But the Kitchen Sink Talks, talking about the Burnie Handmade Market, which I've been a part of at least 6 times. I love the market itself, the organizers, the other handmade vendors, the vibe of the whole event, and especially the shoppers. It's something I look forward to twice a year, and it's coming up soon. It's next month. So I invited the organizers, Beth and Alyssa, to come sit in the hot seats with me today. They're doing a little takeover video. They're going to tell you about the market, what to expect, why you should join us, and a little extra something happening soon for all of you crafters.
Hi, I'm Alyssa Mantooth, and I am one of the organizers and owners of Burnie Handmade Market.
I'm Beth Legg. I am the other organizer and owner of Burnie Handmade Market.
So, we are really excited to just kind of give you some history of Burnie Handmade Market and give you some details of our upcoming event that's happening in October. So, Burnie Handmade Market started October of 2012, and it came about because myself and a friend had recently moved back to Burnie after having lived here before. And we were kind of looking around, realizing we have some really creative friends in our lives. And so we have friends that make all kinds of things, and we wanted to create an opportunity for our creative friends to share their products, basically thinking we would invite our creative friends and all our other friends, and they would come and buy each other stuff, basically. And we realized there's nothing like this in Burnie. There's some great events in Burnie, but none of them focus exclusively on the handmade community, and that's something we're both kind of passionate about. And so we started this event with 12 vendors and maybe 100 shoppers, although that's probably a very generous estimate. So in 6 years ago, we started it. And we kind of said from the beginning that if this is a fun thing, then we will do it again. And if it stinks and isn't fun, then we won't do it again. So it was like a no pressure situation. And we did it one time and thought it was kind of fun. And so we carried on. So we decided kind of maybe a fall event and a spring event would fit just kind of seasonally. And so that's what we did. We did October and April. And then after some time, and I'm terrible with timelines, but after some time of doing this, each event kind of doubled in size basically. And we just continued to grow. And that friend that I started the event with had also started a nonprofit at the same time and was working full time and decided that she needed to step aside to focus on the other things that she was doing. And so then Beth came in the picture, and Beth and I have been friends for a long time. I actually was her Sunday school teacher when she was a senior in high school, which is kind of hilarious. But
You were super young too, though.
I also was young. I was married young, and I was teaching Sunday school young. But anyway, we just stayed in touch over the years. My family and I have moved away a couple of times and moved out of the country and then moved to another town. And she kept in contact with us and came and visited and loved on our kids and loved on us. And so it just happened to be that she was had been living out of state, was moving back to San Antonio area, and I needed a business partner, and she was the perfect fit. So Beth also loves handmade products and being creative, and so it was perfect. So that's kind of the history of Burnie Handmade Market. Now, what it is now is not what it was then. We started at an outdoor pavilion, just kind of under the awning, basically, with these 12 vendors, and now we host at a big, beautiful ballroom here in downtown Burnie. So I'm gonna let Beth tell you kind of about the new things that we've got coming up in a month.
We are so excited. I started in 2014 with Alyssa. And I want to say I did get to go to the very first Burnie Handmade Market. I happened to be home visiting, and it was really neat. I just fell in love with it. So I'm so excited to be doing this. Um, this market will be our first 2 day market. We've been asked a lot about that in the past by vendors and shoppers wanting to know, are you going to do a 2 day event? I can't make it on Saturday, or I want to come without my kids or without my family. So we decided to add a Friday night. This October 26th, we will be at the Canna Ballroom from 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. Your ticket will be $25 for that night, and it includes so many really fun things. You'll have 90 plus handmade vendors there, as well as Jordan with Sayla hand lettering. She's going to come do classes. They'll be 45 minutes each. You'll just sign up when you get there for the next class and then stop shopping, go to your class, and come back. I'm not exactly sure what she's teaching, but it'll probably be something to do with Christmas cards or envelopes. It'll be amazing, and you'll learn some really cool skills that you'll be able to do on your own. So, we will also have live music that night, and we will have drinks and dessert that are included in your ticket. Dessert will be cupcakes by the Cake Fairy. Also, Monarch Physical Therapy will be there giving like 5 to 10 minute little cheer massages, which is going to be such a treat. They're doing it for our vendors as well, and I know everybody's really excited about that. So that will be October 26th, and October 27th, which is Saturday, we'll have our regular Burnie Handmade Market from 9 to 4. That's $5 entry. Kids 12 and under are free. We will also have Kid Market this weekend, which is one of our favorite things to do. We try to do it every fall, and it's basically just an opportunity for creative kiddos to come have their own booth. They still have to pay a small vendor fee, and that way they can learn about money management and entrepreneurial skills. They are making all kinds of things. I think we have a guy making some fly fishing lures. We have some jewelry, all kinds of really neat things that the kids do. We're always really impressed and encouraged by them. So come support them. Come support the handmade vendors on Saturday as well. First 400 shoppers will get a free shopping bag, and it's going to be great. We'll have some food trucks there. We'll also have coffee. It's going to be a really fun experience. So we hope you'll come and bring your family, or don't bring your family. Bring your girlfriends.
Bring all your friends.
It's going to be
Christmas
great.
Gifts. So some of the things that we're really excited about, one of the things we kind of, I guess we didn't share this part already, but we have a jury that selects our vendors. So our vendors are hand selected by a group of people in our community. A group of women of varying ages and stages and styles and tastes, and we get them together and we have a book of all the applicants, and they go through and hand select the best ones that would fit our community, our our shoppers, that kind of thing. And so what we do is we cap each category of vendor at 8%. And so that's a really cool thing, because we could, if we wanted to, have twice a year a jewelry market. But that's not what we're going for. We're going for a big variety of amazing products. And so some of the categories are things like bath and body products, like Amy has here, with her laundry detergents and scrubs and those kinds of things. But then there's some variety within that bath and body category. We have kids and children's products. We have
men's gifts this year.
Yes,
so come buy your husband some cool Christmas presents.
We always struggle to find things that appeal to men, because many of our handmade vendors are women and they appeal to women. And so we do have some male vendors. Shout out to you, Tim. We know that you're there. But anyway, we are real excited about some things specifically geared toward men. We've got some shaving gear that looks amazing. So there's that. There's jewelry. There's
leather items.
Leather products. Yeah. So vendor registration for this upcoming event is closed. But if you follow our Facebook or Instagram, we will be posting when registration is open for the spring market. Usually it's about a month after the event. We kind of take a few weeks of downtime, be with our families and stuff. But you can find that information online. And then we have one other thing we want to tell you about that we're super excited. That's we're starting in November. So you want to tell them?
Yes, we're starting a craft night. Alyssa and I have been dreaming about this for a while. We love creating, and because BHM's gotten so big, we both have kind of taken a step back from hands-on crafting. So once a month, starting November 8th, we're going to be doing a craft night here in Boerne. It's called Create with BHM. You do not need to be a crafter. You don't need to be good at crafting. Like we promise, it will be something easy and fun that you can take home and be really impressed with yourself about. We're going to do embroidered Christmas ornaments. This first one, which is November 8th, it starts at 6:30, and it's here in Boerne. It's in a little barn thing behind Beautitude Bridal. So Diva Night is also that night in Boerne, so you can easily come do both. It'd be a great girls' night out. You can check out our website, www.BoerneHandmadeMarket.com. Find us on Facebook under Boerne Handmade Market, or Instagram at Boerne Handmade Market. Thanks, guys.
See ya.